driving around San Francisco, San Fran, out here on Mission Street. I'm way up here, kind of like Daly City, heading down towards the Mission District. Everyone always says, Jose, why don't you ever film nothing in San Francisco? And yeah, I haven't really been coming up here to San Francisco, so I know it's late at night. I had to come out here to do some things with a friend. And yeah, I had to meet up with a friend, and out here in San Bruno. So I was driving down towards San Fran. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna film Mission Street. Hopefully, you guys will be joining me. You guys can see me filming La Misión. There's a Pollo Supremo. Those of you who know that spot, famous Cuban chicken place. Been there hella times. There used to be one on 24th and Folsom, I think, back in the days. Right here, we're on Geneva and Mission. You know what I mean? You guys recognize where I'm at. We're in the Excelsior District in EMOB. You feel me? Driving around here in Excelsior. So those of you who know the Excelsior District, that's where I'm at. Mission. What they used to call EMOB back in the days. But yeah, man, I'm just cruising around San Fran, San Francisco, Frisco, the Sco town. You feel me? I'm just kicking back. So what's up, man? Who's joining me out there? Anybody on here? Like I said, people always tell me I never come to San Francisco, and it is true. I haven't been out here in a while. But today I'm just cruising around Mission Street in San Fran. I'm up here in the Excelsior District, the EMOB hood. You feel me? Cruising. Hopefully you guys join me. It's quiet out here in San Francisco today. There's a Safeway right there. Been there a few times. Still a lot of raza up here in the Excelsior District. A lot of Asians, a lot of raza. You know what I mean? It's in the Mission District down. This is like the upper Mission. The lower Mission is where it's gotten hella gentrified. But out here, it still kind of feels a little bit like old school San Francisco out here in the upper Mission in Excelsior. There's a Farolito right there. But yeah. So what's up, man? Hopefully you guys are joining me out here kicking back, relaxing. Yeah, that Burger King ain't there no more. I remember there used to be a Burger King right there. But yeah, man. Driving around San Fran, San Francisco. Now I'm crossing Mission and Persia. Those of you who know where that's at. Right in the Excelsior. I'm on Ocean and Mission, right here by the Walgreens. Brazil and Mission now. So yeah, man, hopefully more people be joining. Just on here messing around, cruising around San Francisco on a late night stroll and late night cruise through the city, through San Fran. San Fran Mission. Man, streets out here are hella bumpy. Out here in Excelsior District, like I said, kicking back. Hopefully you guys are joining me out there. Surprised more people ain't on. I just randomly came on here tonight, just cruising around San Francisco. A lot of stuff going on in the Bay Area. There was a protest yesterday for Mario Gonzalez. There was a big protest today in downtown San Francisco by the Colombian community against the violence going on in Colombia against the people. There's a big protest in Colombia right now because of a tax reform. And they're literally gunning people down out there. So there was a big protest today in downtown San Francisco regarding that situation. at the Colombian embassy. And then there was a protest yesterday for Mario Gonzalez, you know what I mean, in Alameda. I didn't get to go though. Fuck, I regret. They have another one I'm gonna go for sure. But I'm still cruising down Mission Street, San Francisco, California, San Francisco. You feel me? I remember they used to be Cali Foods back in the days. But yeah, how's everybody doing out there? I see there's some people joining. Not as many as there usually is, but hey, if it's just one person, it's all good. You know, hopefully having a good day. It was a nice day today in the Bay Area. Nice and sunny. You feel me? But yeah, man, I'm cruising down Mission Street. Those of you who are joining me, I'm over here, the Upper Mission, heading towards the Mission District. You know what I mean? My old spot used to be right here, man. It's not even there no more. The Salvadorian place. I used to always love going to eat pupusas there. It was this place right here. It's called Restaurante Salvadoreño La Flor de Isote, but back in the day it was called La Santaneca. That place used to be screaming. I don't know how it is now, but I know when I used to go there in the 90s and 2000s, it was hella good there. The pupusas there were bomb. I took many girls there to that place to eat. I miss that place. But now we're heading more towards the Mission District, La Misión. You can see downtown San Francisco in the distance. You know, honestly, I haven't even been to San Francisco that much this year, man. Last year I went a few times, but this year I kind of stayed away from the city, man. I had pupusas for dinner. Yeah, I had a salad earlier. I had a salad earlier and a piece of pie. But yeah, man. So now we're in the Mission District in La Misión. You know, we're up here by Bernal Heights, and then down there is the Mission. You know, I'll come back in the daytime and do a barrio tours of this area. Because, like I said, I haven't really been up here that much, you know, in San Francisco this year. La Misión, man. Straight up. But yeah, man, I remember when this used to be all raza, man. This whole area, there used to be bars. I remember that bar right there was a Mexican bar called Tenampa. And I remember there used to be another bar over there that was like a Central American bar. Because I remember going there with my dad a few times because he was Salvadorian. There used to be all raza around here back in the days when I was a youngster. You feel me? This whole area. I remember that. That was the old school days. We're over here by the Walgreens, by the 7-Eleven, right here on 30th and Mission. That place, Club Malibu. I remember my dad going with my dad to that club a couple times. There's a Nicaragüense place over in Managua. There's the Safeway. Safeway's still there. Yeah, because my dad was from El Salvador, and we used to go watch like Salvadorian groups sometimes there. They used to have a lot of Salvadorian and like Central American acts back in the days. That's one thing about San Francisco. All the Central American stuff was always out here. I always felt more Central American out here than Mexican. You know, I'm half Salvadorian and Mexican. There's a Paisa. That's a good place. It's a Honduran restaurant. They sell pretty good food there. Right there. I used to go eat there all the time. Yeah, man. A lot of memories in the Mission, man. I used to kick it a lot in the Mission back in the days. So I know the Mission real well. I remember right there by that parking lot, I remember there used to be a famous Salvadorian place called El Zócalo. It's gone. Mi Lindo Peru is still there. And Los Panchos is still there. A lot of Salvadorian spots out here, and Nicaragüense spots too. Just Central America in general. You feel me? Now we're on Presita and Mission. There's the old school club, Rocapulco. Back in the days, if you're old enough to remember, there used to be Caesar's Palace, and there's El Rio. I've been to that club many times. It's like a little dive bar, but they have live music there sometimes. Telling you, man, I've been to the mission. I know the mission really well. Like, really, really well. You feel me? I used to kick it out here all the time when I was a youngster. Man, but they fucked up the streets out here, man. Like, you can't even go straight. You gotta turn over here, which sucks. These fucking yuppies, man. They ruin everything, bro. You can't even go down straight down Mission anymore, man. I don't know if a lot of you guys knew that. Look, you can't even go straight. You gotta turn. What kind of bullshit is that, man? These fucking yuppie hipster pieces of shit out here in Frisco, man. Now I'm going down, it's the Cesar Chavez Street, Old School Army Street. But yeah, man, those of you who know, man, this shit used to be a war zone back in the days, man. You know, San Fran was no joke. The Mission, man, I got stories for days about this place. This place used to be wild. It's crazy how it's so gentrified now. And these yuppies that live here today, and hipsters have no clue what this used to be. This place used to be. You know, so many little youngsters and Rasta got killed out here. And for what, man? For some yuppie could fucking use it as his backyard, basically. You know? And that's just how it goes, unfortunately. In the barrio. You feel me? Now I'm going down 26. I'm gonna head up Mission again. Then I'll go down 24th. Show you guys the ever famous 24th Street. By far, the darkest place I've been to is Sacramento. When I was doing a live feed drive through there, it was so dark out there. It's crazy. It's crazy how San Francisco's just lit up. It's like complete contrast. Now I'm on Mission again. Mission and what, 25th? You feel me? There's the Mission Cultural Arts Center over there. I've performed there a few times. Happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way. Tomorrow or tonight. Tomorrow, I don't even know if it's midnight yet, but it's Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. I'm actually going to perform tomorrow in Oakland for Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. Da-na-na. There's the Mission Cultural Center. Those of you who know, I heard it was lit out here last weekend. I heard they were cruising again on Mission Street, the lowriders and stuff. Right here, we're on hitting on 2-4. There's the Foot Locker's been there forever. You know what I mean? La Santaneca's still there. There's the McDonald's. Everybody knows that McDonald's. That McDonald's is fucking famous. Everybody knows that place. If you're from the Michon, you know that. We're on 24th and Mission. The most famous barrio in the Bay Area. The most famous street in the Bay Area. You know what I mean? The street has a long history. Oh, what happened to the murals back there? You can't even see them. Those Chicano murals that were back there with the Pachucos. They got it all covered up. Huh, that's weird. But yeah, man, we're on 24th. And we're on 24th now. You know, famous street, man. A lot of murals. A lot of history here. You know, this is where the LNS was from. Local North Side. You know, Goto's, Julio, Gangster Flea, Mr. Key, various others were from here. You know what I mean? This is their barrio, their hood. There's San Francisco's finest in front of me. San Francisco PD. That mural over there says La Misión. Famous street, man. I've been down here, 24th. I mean, I've been here hella times. Right there on Folsom, right here in the corner. That used to be Pollo Supremo back in the days. Who remembers that spot? Now they got only the one in Excelsior. We passed it earlier. We're on 24th and Folsom. This place is so different. There's a Puerto Rican place, Frutilandia. That place has been there forever. This place is so different now, man. I remember when this used to be the hood. You feel me? Back in the days. That Mexican spot's still there. That's been there for a long time. Now we're on 24th and Harrison. Feel me? There's 5. Oh, I'm gonna put down my phone real quick. I don't want this asshole to start harassing me. There's El Farolito right here on 24th in Alabama, La Victoria. There's the Aztec mural. You can barely see it though, because it's nighttime. Now we're on 24th and Bryant. I'll go back up 24th. I'm not gonna go back down that way. Yeah, man, but this is the Mission District, San Francisco. For those of you who are not familiar with this area, there's the Bravo Theater. I played there before on York and 24th. Fourth in Hampshire. Hold on, I'm gonna go around. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this barrio tours, hood tours of the Mission. It's not even a barrio tour. It's really a random live feed to San Francisco. It's crazy how well lit San Francisco is. You know, a lot of lighting in this town. I'm gonna go down 24th and then go down Mission, and then maybe by the time I get like towards downtown I'll cut it off. But right now we're on the corner of, there's the Bravo Theater again. I think we're on York and 24th. They filmed the movie La Misión right there on that street over there, right down there. The house where they filmed it is right down there too. If you guys seen that movie La Misión with Benjamin Bratt and the dude who played Jesse Borrego, that was filmed right there on that street on York Street. In the daytime, I'll show the house if I do a barrio tours here next time I come out this way. I'll show the house where they filmed it. I'm going back down back up 24th, going towards Mission again. Oh, that place ain't there no more. That old panaderia that was there, I forget what was it called. Looks like it's a Guatemalan place now. I used to be the old school Escolandia. Now it's like a roast beef place. 24th and Harrison. So what's up, guys? How you guys liking the live feed? If you see some people are watching, are you guys familiar with San Francisco? Or are you guys from out of town and never been out here? This is San Fran. This is La Misión, the ever famous Mission District you always hear about. A lot of history in this hood, though, man. A lot of history, man. It's just sad that it's being wiped out by gentrification, you know, because there's a deep Raza history here, man. This would be probably the closest to a East LA in the Bay Area that we got, man. This and probably Fruitvale and East Side San Jose, for sure. But the Mission, you know, it's like, you know, it used to be a super barrio back in the days, man. Still is to some degree. I'm not saying it's completely died off as a barrio. There's still raza out here, but man, the raza out here is hanging on by a thread, man. With all the fucking gentrification going on out here, you know, compared to like when I was young and I used to come out here, it used to be just a straight barrio out here, man, straight hood. Now we're back on 24th and Michonne. Show! There's a 24th Street bar station. There's a Muni. Out here, like, that's the one thing. The buses, they run all night out here. There's El Farolito. Now we're going down Mission Street. Still cruising down Mission Street. We're heading towards, what's that, 22nd. It's crazy, man. That's where the old market used to be. That shit burned down, man. You know they burnt it down because of the gentrification. Look at all these ugly condos they built there now. There's the New Mission Theater. Those of you who remember that spot. Feel me? Now we're on 20th and Mission. Back in the days, this is where the whatchamacallits, Mara Salvatrucha used to be right here on 20th and Mission when I was a youngster. You feel me? Here's Pete's Barbecue. And then over here, 19th and Mission, this is where the Sureños used to be back in the days. This was like if you were a Norteño, you didn't come down here back in the days. It was all bad to come down here. You feel me? These fools will hit you up and try to stay with you. But I don't think it's like that anymore that I know of. You feel me? It used to be wild. San Francisco treat. Now we're in the lower Mission. You feel me? Down here. This is the grimy part of the Mission District. You feel me? A lot of K-Cats, a lot of homeless people, a lot of drug addicts out here. This was always the roughest part of the Mission right here, man. 16th and Mission. There's the 16th and Mission bar station. But yeah, man. So what's up, man? Who's on here? Anybody on here right now? Anybody liking the live feed? No, we're way down here. We're like way in the lower Mission. It's quiet out here, though. There's nobody out here. It's crazy how quiet it is. I'm used to these streets always being packed with people. 5 over here, or an ambulance or something. What's going on over there? Hella ambulance. Now we're on 14th and Mission. I remember back in the days there used to be Norteños here on 14th and Mission when I was a youngster. It's crazy how many gangs there used to be in this little neighborhood, man. It used to be freaking wild out here back then. It was a little war zone, I'm telling you. Back in the 80s and 90s, early 2000s, that shit was no joke. So once you cross this overpass right here, you're no longer in the Mission. You're more like going towards downtown, you know, downtown San Francisco. We're on Dubose or 13th Street Mission. Dude, you know your way around here? Now I'm heading towards downtown. 14 Natoma, my hood in SF. 14 in Natoma, I've heard of that street. That's like down more, right? I've heard of Natoma Street before. Now we're on Mission and Van Ness, South Van Ness or Van Ness. South Van Ness, I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember there used to be a lot of homies in Missions on 14th back in the days. I used to see them hanging around there. And there used to be a lot of Sureños, I remember, in the Tenderloin. They used to always be selling crack over there. You'd see them deep out there on 80th Street back in the days. And those Hondureños, too. It's crazy how it used to be out here. It's on 14th. The alley goes all the way downtown. Yeah, I think I know that. I think I know that alley. I think I've been down it before. Sureño's still in the TL. I didn't know that. I remember back in the days, them fools were deep over there. And the Hondureños, too. The Cacachos, them niggas will always be selling dope out there. So now we're basically in downtown San Francisco. You know, going kind of towards the Tenderloin. The Tenderloin's like up more from here, like to the left. You feel me? This is still Mission Street, but this is more like towards downtown. Downtown Califas. Downtown San Fran Califas, motherfucker. Frisco. The city of who's from Frisco? What? JT the Bigger Figure, RBL Posse, Cougnut, IMP. You feel me? Gotos Julio, I said that earlier. Mr. Key, Gangster Flea. What's that other fool? Messy Marv. Messy Marv, I think he's from the city. Yeah, the city ain't the same no more. Yeah, man. San Francisco ain't how I remember it, that's for sure. The sucker free. It ain't the sucker free no more, man. There's a lot of suckers out here now, unfortunately. Yeah, man, there's a lot of hipsters and techies and nerds and weirdos out here now, man. I remember even like South of Market used to kind of be hood when I was a youngster. Like the areas down there, South of Market area. I remember they used to be lightweight hood when I was a youngster, like in the 90s. I remember whenever, Selsky, that was another rapper from the city I remember. I don't know if you guys remember Selsky. I remember me and my partner, we used to come down here to San Francisco. We'd always bump that song by A&P, that one, Candy Paint, Peanut Butter, them gold things got me tied for the summer. We used to always bump that song back in the days. If you're an old school Bay Area or Frisco person, you know exactly what song I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I gotta put my phone down because there's a punk ass cop right there. He passed me. Sitting Shining Star, yup. Shining Star. That's it. Remember that other song by Selsky? That one, The Bay Area ain't no joke. We used to always bump that song too. All the time. This is J-Cat. Fuck out of the street before you get run over, motherfucker. Hella J-Cats here, man. This is why I guess we're close to the Tenderloin. That's why. J-Cat Central. Look at these motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of the streets, you morons. You know, that's why they call them J-Cats, because they jaywalk like cats. Seriously. The J-Cat. This is J-Catville down here. Yeah, there be hella J-Cats in downtown. Always been, man. Them motherfuckers have always been downtown, the J-Cats. The J-Gatos. Gatos más locos. Yeah, we're right by the Tenderloin, because if you go up there, you're in the TLs, basically. That's why we're on 6th and Mission, so yeah, this is like J-Cat Central. You feel me? JCat Central. There be hella JCats in the town too. Don't get me wrong, man. There be hella JCats in the town, but there be a lot of them motherfuckers out here in downtown San Francisco though. But yeah, man, Cat City. Yeah, so up there, if you go up that way, up six, you're in the Tenderloin, basically. Hella weirdos up there. Hella dope fiends, JCats, drug dealers, everything out there. What's a Tenderloin? It's a neighborhood. It's called the Tenderloin. It's right up the street. Like if you go up this street, like up there, it's the TLs, but I ain't driving the TLs. I'm cool. It's up there that way. They call it the TLs for short, the Tenderloin. It's a neighborhood, and it's full of homeless people and drug addicts and drug dealers. Hella biceps be selling dope down there all the time. It's crazy, bro. It's a mess. Best I could explain it, man. It's a mess. Now we're in downtown. We're by Union Square now. We're on 4th and Mission. There's the IMAX, the Target right there. Take you guys up to Union Square. I had to go around though. Hold on. How can I go to Union Square? Now we're basically in downtown San Francisco, the heart of downtown. You feel me? But yeah, the Tenderloin, to the homie that asked, it's a place you don't want to walk around at night. That's for sure, man. It's all bad walking around there. Why couldn't I turn, man? It says you can't turn on these fucking dumbass streets, man. That's the one thing I hate about San Francisco. You could never turn left on these streets. Especially in downtown. Oh, Russell City? Yeah, I could do one, but I think I've told you before, Russell City, there's nothing down there, though. There's just really nothing down. It's just an old industrial area. But I could show it, though. I could show it. Next time I'm in Hayward. Today I was in San Francisco. But if I do the one in Russell City, that'll be more of a historical video, not a live feed. I don't think it would look right. But yeah, the Tenderloin though, that place be off the hook right there. There's the famous Academy of Arts University. My nephew's ex-girlfriend studied there at that school. It's famous. I knew a lot of people who went to that school actually. It's a famous art school. There's the other campus right there. It's called Academy Arts University. It's famous. Like hella people go there. Hella artists go there. There's the Gold Club. I ain't gonna lie, man. I bet you motherfuckers are not gonna believe me, but that's a strip. Like I was saying, that place right there is called the Gold Club. It's a strip club. And I ain't even gonna lie, you motherfuckers ain't gonna believe me. Me and my homeboy, we pulled 2 strippers from that place. Not on no prostitute shit either. Like we pulled them on a date and went and kicked it with them and everything, bro. No lie, I'm not even lying, bro. And I'm a fat, weird looking dude. And I was able to do that, bro. So that's why I always tell dudes, man, you guys always gotta have confidence, man. Don't let these females intimidate you, bro. You feel me? It's all about the mouthpiece, and if you got game, that's all that matters. If you know how to talk to them, and you know how to stimulate their mind, that's all it is. You know, as long as you carry yourself cool, good night. As long as you carry yourself right, you'll be good. It's all about confidence. That's what these women like, man. What the fuck, man? I'm going. Fuck this motherfucker. Stupid ass lights out here. Stupid ass lights. No, I ain't got no wife. I don't want to get married, bro. I like my freedom. I don't have no kids either. You know. Maybe I'll get married one day, but I don't want to. I don't have kids, and I don't have a wife. I don't even have a girlfriend at the moment. That does kind of suck because I've always had girlfriends, but the COVID thing's been kind of weird. It's just been weird, bro. You know, just all around, especially here in the Bay Area, got people hella paranoid. But it's all good. I'll get back in the game soon. Now we're in downtown. That's Market Street right there. La Marqueta. Heading towards Union Square. I just want to show you guys Union Square before I cut this live feed off. This is like the shopping district of San Francisco. Unfortunately, I screwed up every relationship I've ever had. I'm 43, and I mean, I've had some very good relationships. I just got out of almost 7-year relationship. You know, that was a cool relationship too. I screwed up some relationships. I've done bad things. I haven't been a saint, you know what I mean? I've screwed up relationships. I've used women for sex. I've been what can I say? Hard-headed, stuck in my own ways, But I've always been a firm believer. You gotta be a man, and you gotta be whatchamacallit, you gotta be firm, and you gotta let these girls know, like these women know, that they can't step all over you, man. That's not cool. And I hate seeing my homies, a lot of them get married or they have kids, and then they get stepped all over by their females, and I just do not like that shit, man. That irks me, because I never let no female step over me. I didn't even let my ex step over me. That shit is not cool. That's just not cool, man. My mom used to call those kind of men mandilones. You know what I mean? She's always used to say, ese cabrón es un mandilón. Even my mom didn't like weak men. Yeah, South San Francisco, that's where my ex-girlfriend used to live that I'm talking about. So this is Union Square. This is the main shopping area of San Francisco, downtown. The Macy's is right over there. The Cheesesteak Factory's over there on the roof. There's the famous park right there with the statue in the middle. Union Square, there's the St. Francis Hotel. Louis Vuitton, if you want to get some Louis Vuitton gear right there. You feel me? This is like the heart of the shopping district in San Francisco. Union Square. Those of you who don't know, San Fran. You feel me? What's up, Earth? I'm out here. There's the big Macy's. There's the Cheesesteak Factory on the roof. You feel me? I'm out here driving around. I was actually visiting a friend in San Francisco, San Bruno. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna head back and do a live feed driving through San Fran. I drove through the Mission District. Now I'm in downtown. I'm gonna try to drive through Chinatown. I used to kick it over here back in the days with me and my homies. There used to be a couple clubs over here. We used to go to that Jack in the Box right there late night sometimes. That shit used to be lit. There's a Pinecrest Diner. We went there a few times. You know what? I messed around with this girl. Where was that at? Where's that place at? It was one of these hotels right there. I think it was that hotel right there. The Diva. Yeah. The Lotus Park is cool. That's over there in the Mission. There used to be a club right here too, I remember going there. I don't see anything going on there anymore. Look, it's locked up. Yeah, the Lotus Park is cool. It's not the same as it used to be. It's a lot of yuppies and hipsters now. But it's a cool kickback spot, I guess. I haven't been there in a few years. There's always wrestling the last time I went. That's cool. I haven't been there in a while. I guess their Rasa still be hanging around there, but the times I went, I seen a lot of hipsters and shit there. So right here, we're in Union Square again, downtown San Francisco. See how lit up San Francisco is? I mean, I remember when I did a live feed in Sacramento a while back, and man, that town was dark. I couldn't see anything when I was driving. It was so dark out there. There's hardly any lights in that town. No disrespect to my followers in Sac, but it was dark. Saks Fifth Avenue. There's the Macy's again over there. Tiffany's and Co. There's the you gonna hit up Broadway? Yeah, I should hit up Broadway. I'm gonna go. I could go to Chinatown and hit up Broadway. There's a Nike outlet right there. It's like 4 stories. I've been in there hella times. Never bought shoes there though, but I've been in that Nike outlet a few times. I'm wearing some Nikes now. I'm wearing some 95s, some Air Max 95s. I don't know if you can see them. They're hella comfortable because I was at the gym earlier. I went to the gym to run on the treadmill and do some exercises, and then I went to a friend's house in San Bruno after that. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film the city now that I'm out here. At least people could say I came to the city. So now we're going up Grant. We're going right into the heart of Chinatown. El Pueblo Chino. I remember I used to play at some bar that used to be right here on this alley. Oh, it's still there. The Epic, Dope Epic, yeah, that bar right there. I used to play there all the time. There's Chinatown. That's the gateway to Chinatown right there, San Fran. A lot of these attacks have been happening against Asians have been happening around here, unfortunately. But this is the oldest Chinatown in California. This one and the one in Oakland. So now we're inside Chinatown. We're on Grant Street. This is the heart of Chinatown. You come in when I used to come here in the daytime, it'd be packed with people here, man. Chinatown though is a lot more cleaner. I remember when I was younger, it was a little bit more. It seemed like it was a little bit more dirtier before. When I was a youngster, I remember coming through Chinatown. But yeah, this is the heart of Chinatown in San Fran. Those of you who've never been here before. A lot of history in this neighborhood too, man. This is where the famous war between the Wachings and the Joe Boys happened in the 70s and 80s. There were two like rival gangs that fought. They got into a shootout at some restaurant around here somewhere. I think it was called the Golden Dragon, I think. I don't know if you guys ever heard that history before. That was like a famous rivalry between two Chinatown gangs back in the days. I think one was called the Wachings and the other one was called the Joe Boys. There's California Street. Yeah, man, but this is Chinatown, San Fran. Out here kicking it in the SCO. Pretty dope mural. Yeah, but this is Chinatown, Heart of Saigon. Shanghai, or whatever it says. Heart of Shanghai. I guess it's Saigon at first. But that's in Vietnam, not China. But I'm pretty sure there's probably Vietnamese out here. There's a lot of Filipinos in San Francisco too, and in Daly City. But yeah, I'm gonna go down Broadway and then I'm gonna end it. But yeah, I want to show you guys San Francisco. San Francisco at night, random driving through the city. Now we're on Broadway in North Beach. This is the old Italian barrio. Those of you who don't know, especially up there, there's still a lot of Italian restaurants and stuff. It kind of looks like going into a little New York neighborhood if you go right up there, up those streets over there. There's a lot of Italian businesses and Italian ice cream places. You know, this is the old Italian neighborhood. It was called North Beach. A lot of Sicilians, a lot of Northern Italians too. All the strip clubs are over here too. I remember when I was a youngster, this place used to be cracking. People used to come cruising out here. Hella females, hella strip clubs. It used to be the place to come when I was a youngster. Broadway. But yeah, those of you who remember those days. I used to kick it out here all the time in North Beach. A lot of fun memories in the city, man. There's Centerfolds. That's a famous strip club. You feel me? There's a Bay Bridge. You can see Oakland in the background. You know what I mean? A beautiful view like always. And if you're old enough to remember there used to be a freeway here. What's up, homie? You should drive around Cypress Ave, Grand Ave, South City. I probably will. I will do South. You know, when I was out there in South City earlier. I was in San Bruno, and I thought about it because my ex-girlfriend used to live in South City. I was in a relationship with a girl for 5 years, so I know South San Francisco pretty well actually because I used to spend a lot of time with my girl there when we were together, and I was always out in South City because she lived out there. So I know where Cypress Park is. I know where C Street is. Next time I'll film those areas for sure. I'll do a barrio tours of that area because there's a lot of raza, especially on Grand Street. There's a lot of Mexican stores over there. There's the Bay Bridge. You feel me? Lindenville. I don't know where Lindenville is. I know where C Street is. Now I'm going down Embarcadero towards the ferry building. It's all right, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna cut this soon. It's been an hour I've been on here. There's downtown San Francisco. Look at that view of downtown San Francisco. That's dope. Linville's the area around Cypress Park, so pretty much Cypress Ave. Okay, I'll look into it. There's downtown San Fran. There's the ferry building. Bay Bridge in the background. The Bay Area. There's the plaza right there. It's alright, y'all. I'm gonna cut this short because I gotta get back to the East Bay and yeah, man, we're just cruising around the town. Well, not the town, but around the city for a little bit. You know, cruising around the Mission, around Excelsior, around downtown, Chinatown. You feel me? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this random live drive through San Francisco, the SCO, Frisco. You feel me? San Fran, whatever you want to call it, San Pancho. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Till next time. Late.